Hi, today we are going to change the angel eye bulb on a BMW X5 E70. Now you don't have to take off the wheels or anything like that, despite what you've heard. This is a 2011 X5. I want to show you what I'm going to go through. This right here, just beside the air intake and so forth, you go past the oil, or the right, this point right here, this is a twist and turn. So if you can get your fingers in there, twist it, quarter turn, and it'll just pop right out. Okay, that one right here is our culprit. This is actually a functional bulb, but we bought a pair of replacement LED ones, so we're going to be replacing those. These are the same thing. You give them a quarter turn, and then they pull out. Now you have to, this one's hot actually still, so I'm going to have to be careful on this. There are two retaining clips that keep the bulb plugged into the wire. So you are going to have to use a screwdriver. Where's that screwdriver? Can you hand me the screwdriver? The little gray clip right there is what we're going to have to pry out very carefully so we don't break the plastic. So I'm going to pry this little piece of plastic very carefully. I'll do that off camera because I need two hands. Okay, I got the first side. Now I'm going to get the second side. This is the little retaining clip I'm talking about, the gray one. So pull it to the side a little bit and push down a little bit as I'm doing it. And that's enough. Now I should just be able to pull it. Try not to pull on your wires ever, because you know you want them to work next time you need them. But that doesn't always work. I'm going to rock it a little bit. No. Nope, my clip went back on. It does its job, that's for sure. There we go. Now it comes off. All right. Okay, here's some of the complexity. This thing, as you notice, has a vertical little piece of plastic in the middle, separate, so it only fits in one way into that socket down there. That's so that you don't mix up the positive and negative. On my new one, it doesn't have that same little plastic barrier, so you could plug it in right or wrong. You don't know which way you're going to be plugging in, but it does have an indicator, positive and negative. We're going to go with negative is black. So line it up with the black wire down there and you won't have any problems. Let me connect this little piece up here. I've got the end piece. It does have a little black clip, so it only goes on one way, keeping the positive and negative correct. You just screw it in like that. This is the LED replacement that I got for it. It'll still fit in to the same thing. It's got these little things that screw in the quarter turn like the other one came out. And then all I got to do is plug this in, or plug this in first, mash all these wires in there, put them in the socket, and then put back on the cover, and we're done. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can plug that wire in. That's not always an easy task. I'm trying to go with black. Where's the black? Okay, black is towards the front of the vehicle. I'm going with that to be this side, so like so. It's not an easy fit, but you can get it. Okay, I got it. All right, now I just have to feed that wire all the way in. All that stuff has to go inside this whole assembly so that we can put the cover back on. And the last thing we'll do is we'll put the light bulb in and give it that quarter turn to lock it in place. Okay, finally everything's going in. Okay, now I want a quarter turn. It's good and solid. Okay, I'm pushing the wire all the way in. So now, if you can see, there's nothing sticking out, so I'll be able to put my cap on. it too takes that little slight turn. There, now it's in. We're done. So, did you pause? Alright, now for the final step, we're going to turn it on and see if the angel eye pops up. Sure enough, we've replaced them both, and they are definitely brighter. We did a side-by-side comparison. If it looks like a flicker, that's because of the refresh rate of the video being in sync with the light bulbs. But they aren't flickering if you look at them in person. But they are a lot brighter than the old incandescent ones. And they look good. That's it.